Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today, on the backdrop of probably our poorest run of form so far this season, we face a big test in the Champions League quarter-final. Welcome to Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. Hello and welcome to episode 31 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have both legs, the first and second leg of the Champions League quarterfinal against Paris Saint-Germain. I did say that it's going to be a tough game, especially on the backdrop of our recent form since we beat Milan in the Champions League first knockout round, second leg. We've only managed a 1-1 draw against Leicester, lost 5-1 to Liverpool in the Premier League, lost 3-2 to Arsenal after extra time in the FA Cup quarter-final, and then managed to blow out a 0-0 against Burnley, who are down near the bottom of the table. So on the backdrop of that, we're not having a good time. So today is going to be a tough order. Not only are we got to put up a good score in the first leg. Let's just change cameras a minute. To the first leg, then we've also got sandwiched in between the two Paris Saint-Germain games. We've got a Premier League game against Chelsea. Would you believe? Who set this up? So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a run of 3 games, and it's going to be tight because even if we get a result against them at home, which I'm hoping we can do, then we've got a game against Chelsea to get past Paris Saint-Germain at their place. Especially after the Chelsea game. Well, anyway, let's not mess around too much. Let's get on with the episode and see if we can get past Paris Saint-Germain. This is the team that is going to try and do it. Well, the team that features Gabriel Jesus, who came from Manchester City because Haaland coming in, Messi and Neymar, and their attacking front line. To say we're up against it is an underestimate, really. But the team to face them are Castells, Machil, Romero, Saul, Emerson Royal, Lo Celso and Holzberg in midfield, Son, Ali and Lucas Moura are attacking midfield. Kane up front, Latula, Upamecano, Reguilon, Bergwijn, Dembele, Skip and Clark are all on the bench. And we've only won one of our last 5, as said, in poor form at the moment. It's got to change at some point. They've won 4 of their last 5, only losing 1. And as I say, Gabriel Jesus, Neymar and Messi, their front line. It's a bit of a joke, really, isn't it? And we're underway. Holzberg with a free kick, early doors. That's gone high and wide. Disappointing. Liverpool winning their game against, I think it was Atletico Madrid, 4-0. And I think, to be fair, Paris Saint-Germain will be looking for a very low scoreline or a 0-0. They'll come at us at Parc des Princes. Dele Alli gets into the area and fires that one wide. We can't keep missing chances if we're to get anything out of this game. And they have a throw-in now. Marquinhos. Messi and Wildam. Van Aldem. He's got that out to Danilo, and Neymar scores after 37 minutes. Danilo back to Neymar Jr. and there's nobody marking him. There's only one place that's going to go, and that's in the back of the net. Lo Celso with a free kick, and Emerson Royal and Donnarumma parrying it, and they cleared it. Lo Celso again, and this one's headed over the top by Emerson Royal. Question of whether that went over the line, I think. But come on. What? Like I said, this needs to change in the not too distant future, because hopefully with FM23 we'll get a better insight on that. Right, tactics wise, we need to do a little bit of tinkering. Holzberg picked up another yellow card. Right, these two need to go to attacking. We need to put a bit more pressure on their back lines. Dele Alli is going to drop to a supportive advanced playmaker. That's all the changes for the moment. They've ridden that out through to half time. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target, 0.57 XG against their 3 shots and 2. But they are a goal to the good at half time. No changes at half time. Manchester City 1, Benfica 1. Early in the second half, and as we head down to change-a-room time, nothing doing. We have been very, very poor again. And Harry Kane is not doing anything up front. So, for our first change, we're going to move Son up front. Harry Kane's going to come off for Bergwijn. Bergwijn is going to be that inverted winger. Holzberg not having a good time in midfield. We'll take him off for Dembele. So a double change then on 70 minutes, just to see if we can get this back level, because if we go a goal down to their place, we're done for. And just realised I've left Son on. Oh, and we've got one back through Nicholas Saul. You can always rely on him. 7th goal of the season, and it's 1-1 after 79 minutes. Didn't fancy going to their place a goal down. It's going to be hard with it all square. And Paris Saint-Germain will be happy with that. Actually, what we need to do is move Son from that to that. He's tired now, though, up front. Just hoping he might be able to grab one more. But they'll be looking for a 1-1 draw. And that's the way it's looking. Mihail with a throw-in on this near side. Bergwijn back to Mihail. Inside to Lo Celso. Lo Celso, Son, Dele Alli. Back to Son. Son fires it looking for Lucas Moura, but Lucas Moura nowhere near it. And they can build from the back. We don't want them to get another one. 2-1 going to their place. I think it's a foredrawn conclusion then. It's cut out by Romero. Romero swings it forward for Son. Exactly what we wanted to do. Can Son get this across? He can. It's a goal. Lucas Moura, 13th goal of the season. 2-1. That's a bit more like it. That's a bit more like it. I think we're going to have to settle for that, because with injury time in Sue, deep in injury time, we got that. And that's what I moved Son up front. I'm tempted Son will get a start against, he needs a rest, but he will get a start against Paris Saint-Germain, I think, in the next leg. 15 shots, 6 on target. We're okay. Right, let's drop back to a balanced tactics-wise. Dembele into the defensive midfielder role. And we'll drop him back into the ball-winning midfielder on support. These two back to support roles. I know we're nearly at the end of the game, but even so, confirm changes and see the game out. There we go. It's all over. A 2-1 win from a goal down. Nicholas Saul from a corner after 79. Lucas Moura 3 minutes into injury time. That's how we'll do that. So we take a narrow 1-goal lead to Paris for the away leg. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. We're going to play Chelsea now offline, and we'll be back for the second leg in due course. Well, after a 3-2 loss against Chelsea, we said it was going to be tough in between the two Paris Saint-Germain games. This is the side that will face a Paris Saint-Germain away. It's Castells in goal. Reguilón, Romero, Saul and Mahel are defensive line. Lo Celso plays as a deep-lying playmaker. Dembele and Holzberg in front of him. Bergwijn and Lucas Moura in our attacking midfield, with Son up front, as I prophesized in the last game. And on the bench, we have Latula, Upamecano, Ali, Silva, Sanchez, Skip and Kane. And an update how things are. Paris Saint-Germain losing, of course, in that last match. So they've won 3 of their last 5. Our forms continues to be abrupt. Our only win, that win against Paris Saint-Germain at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we're playing in all white. Paris Saint-Germain playing in their usual kit of blue tops. We've matched them up as far as formation is concerned. Neymar, Messi and Jesus are up front for Paris Saint-Germain. He's got space, and that's what we've got to be careful of. Cleared by Reguilón. Dembele's there, didn't get the ball though. And this highlight continues for Paris Saint-Germain, and all the while they've got the ball, there is a risk, and Neymar's in and scored. Give him too much space. 2-2 on aggregate. Nearly went half an hour and held them tight, but Neymar having enough room to put that away. They've climbed themselves back into this game. Manchester City beating Benfica 2-1 at the moment. Right in injury time now of this first half. And we need to make sure nothing else comes of this. Lucas Moura on his player, and Neymar's in again. Oh, should put that wide, thankfully. When that fell to Neymar, my heart was in my mouth. 2-2 then at half time. On aggregate, 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar after 28 minutes. We're going to have to up our game in the second half. No changes at half time as we get underway again. Holzberg to Lucas Moura. Holzberg picked up an injury. Lucas Moura getting that ball back. He's got a yellow card, I notice. Long ball for Son. It's headed by the defender. Hodgberg winning that in midfield. Son's throw. Oh, he scored. Minson puts us 1-1 on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. Game on. Well won by Lo Celso, that deep line playmaker. Lovely through to Son. And Son, lovely curl on that ball over Donnarumma. Donnarumma off his line and he just over the top. Manchester City 3-1 up now against Benfica. As we come to change a clock. But need to be careful. Their tails are up. And we need to... Neymar's in. Neymar's in. He's curled that ball over. As it turns out. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Tiring up front there. Lucas Moura is tired. Hodgberg looks like, yeah, he's going to have to come off. And we're going to have to bring Oliver Skip on for him. And Joachim Michiel he's tiring as well. We might have to move Sewell out there and bring Upamecano on. Right, we'll just do that one change for the moment. Oliver Skip is nervous. Big game for Oliver Skip. Let's hope he doesn't make a mistake. And we come back to a highlight for Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, Neymar's in again. He's... Oof. They are throwing the rocks now. Now they've changed to up front. In fact, they've changed. I like the formation. It's 4-1-2-1-2. Neymar moved to that Gonzalez now on the right. They're going to throw everything at us, and we need to be prepared. So I'm thinking Lo Celso, we're going to change back to defensive midfielder. Or is he better? He's better as a playmaker there. Leave him as a playmaker. Right. Right, we're going to move Sewell out here. Going to bring Upamecano on for Michiel in that defensive line. No nonsense centre back. Romero. Leave him as a central defender. We'll do that for the minute. The question is, we have Dele Alli. Do we do a similar sort of thing to what they've done? Let's get through to about 85 minutes, and if we're still in it, right, go into a balanced mentality, and we will do. Lucas Moura is worn out, so we are going to do exactly what I said. We're going to put Bergwijn up front. He's tired as well, but we move him to an advanced forward on attack, and then put him in there. And Lucas Moura will change for Dele Alli, and we'll put him on attacking midfield. As can we do this? This is the question. We come down. 4 minutes of injury time. A corner. Son Saul could have got that away. That would have been the end of the game. Dele Alli to Son. Crosses it in. Yes! Ah. Just as I thought we might have got it. It's going to VAR. Oh, it's a goal. It is. We've won this. 2-1. I would have never had it down. We've come back. We've done all sorts of weird and wonderful things here. Dele Alli to Son. Son. Nicholas Saul. Just when you need him. I thought he might have got it from the original corner, but we've gone and we are in the semi-finals. Probably playing Liverpool. Oh dear. And we know what happened last time we played Liverpool, but who knows? Who knows? Well, there you go. 2-1 win in the death. 3 minutes of injury time and Nicholas Saul made it sure. 4-2 on aggregate. 1-1 up until then. And we were 3-1 in front, but 4-2 on aggregate. We have knocked out Paris Saint-Germain. Well, I be dashed. Right. That's how you handle a two-legged. That is really good. I'm very happy with your efforts. Midfielders. Very happy with playmaking efforts. And the defenders. Outstretched arms. Very happy with your solid defensive work. Everybody's happy. And we go through to the thing on Manchester City winning 5-3 on aggregate against Benfica. So Aston Villa have beaten Arsenal 3-1, done us a favour because having lost to Chelsea, as you will see, I think we've probably blown our chance of winning. We're only 8 points off, but I think we've blown our chances of winning the Premiership this year. I think what we've really got to concentrate on now is consolidating and making sure we get a Champions League football for next season. Tottenham win Champions League quarter-final press conference, my usual. 9.6 million for that. Son has a fitness concern. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Do we get the semi-final up yet? We do. So Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, we haven't seen that result yet. Liverpool were 4-0 up in that, so they're cruising, and I think that's probably where we're going to come back to on our next episode. Of course, we're going down to Arsenal Brighton in the final game. I think it will possibly be Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, followed by, that can't be right, one of those games has got to come out because Man City can't be played a day after, surely, to goodness. That would be suicidal. We'll see how it comes out. I'll work it out. You'll know as soon as the next episode is out how we're going to do it. It may be Leeds and Liverpool, and then we'll come back for Liverpool and Everton and Arsenal and Brighton for the final games of the season. Well, I don't believe that. Having lost to Chelsea, I thought it was on the cards that we were going to lose to Paris Saint-Germain, but we have actually managed to win it. Fantastic. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this and the other series that's going out at the moment, from the bottom to the top. And, of course, any new series that are released. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs, again, currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM is where you need to be. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 32, and it's out on Tuesday. Until then, goodbye.